Hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of how to make a legendary weapon in Guild Wars 2. Today we will be going in depth with the 2 gifts required for every single legendary weapon, looking at what materials you're going to need for them and also some of the rarer items needed for these gifts. I'm also going to be looking at some of the basic requirements for the gift unique to each and every legendary weapon. Now, as we know, each legendary weapon requires 4 components to be put together in the Mystic Forge in order to create the legendary, and these are the Gift of Mastery, the Gift of Fortune, the precursor weapon unique to each legendary, and another gift unique to each legendary weapon. To start off, let's take a look at the Gift of Mastery. To build this, you're going to need 1 Bloodstone Shard, 250 Obsidian Shards, 1 Gift of Exploration, and 1 Gift of Battle. Now let's take a look at each of these components separately. To get the Bloodstone Shard, you're going to need to save up 200 skill points. A good way of doing this is by exploring the world, doing events that you find along the way, as well as some of the farming tips mentioned in my previous video. The Obsidian Shards can be obtained in 4 ways. You can buy them for 2,100 karma apiece from Tactician Deathstrider at the Temple of Balthazar, located in the Straits of Devastation. You can also get them for 15 fractal relics each from Golem BUY 4373 in the Fractals of the Mist dungeons. Another way to get them is as an uncommon drop from a Lost Orient jewelry box, which you can get from Karma Merchants in Ore for 4,550 karma apiece. And as of the recent updates, they can also be purchased from Laurel Merchants in any city for 3 laurels each. Upon achieving 100% world completion, you will receive 2 Gifts of Exploration. 100% world completion includes all cities, all explorable zones, all World v World maps, and the Chantry of Secrets. I recommend exploring the World v World maps last, as you will need to go back there anyway to get 500 badges of honor to buy the Gift of Battle from a weapon trader in any World v World spawn area. Once you have these 4 components, combine them in the Mystic Forge to receive your Gift of Mastery. Next on the list is the Gift of Fortune. Let me just say this now, it's called this for a reason, as it is very expensive to create. For your Gift of Fortune, you will need 250 globs of ectoplasm, 77 mystic clovers, a Gift of Might, and a Gift of Magic. Globs of ectoplasm can only be acquired by salvaging equipment such as armor or weapons. Salvaging rare or exotic weapons with a level of 68 or higher will give between 0 and 3 globs. 3 factors to consider when salvaging for ectos are the level requirement of the item's rarity, and the kit quality you are using to salvage the item, as the more expensive kits are more likely to yield an ecto. Mystic clovers are created in the Mystic Forge by using one of 2 recipes. The 1 clover recipe requires 1 obsidian shard, 1 mystic coin, 1 glob of ectoplasm, and 6 Philosopher's stones. Note that this recipe has around a 33% chance of success. For the 10 clover recipe, you will need 10 obsidian shards, 10 mystic coins, 10 globs of ectoplasm, and 10 crystals, which you can get for 3 skill points per 5 from Mayani in the Lion's Arch Traders Forum. Personally, I would do the 1 clover method because you're risking less if you have a bad luck streak, but then again, it's your money, so do whatever the fuck you want. Altogether, I would recommend collecting around 231 of each component required for the clovers, and 1,386 Philosopher's stones if you're doing the 1 clover method. This is going to cost you roughly 139 skill points, and 485,000 karma, 3,465 fractal relics, or 231 laurels, depending on how you want to pay for the obsidian shard. This is because a lot of the time you will be receiving tier 6 crafting materials instead of a clover, as it is random. The next component used to make our Gift of Fortune is our Gift of Magic. To make this, you will need to combine 250 vials of powerful blood, 250 powerful venom sacs, 250 elaborate totems, and 250 piles of crystalline dust in the Mystic Forge. Finally, we come to the last component, the Gift of Might. To craft this bad boy, we're going to need 250 Vicious Fangs, 250 armored scales, 250 vicious claws, and 250 ancient bones. Once you have your ectos, your mystic clovers, a gift of magic, and a gift of might, combine all 4 in the mystic forge to receive a gift of fortune. Finally, let's take a look at the gift that's going to change depending on what legendary weapon you've chosen. Again, this gift is going to require 4 components to combine in the mystic forge. Each gift will require 100 icy runestones, which can be bought for a total of 100 gold from Rojan the Pentient, who is located in the Frostgorge Sound between Earthshake Basin and Frostwalk Tundra. Next, you will need 2 specific gifts which you will acquire through crafting, one of which will need a gift bought from a specific dungeon vendor with reward points from that dungeon. Note that you will need a crafting level of 400 and 2 specific skills to craft these gifts. That is all for this episode, everyone. If I could just take a moment of your time and ask you to leave a comment below on what you would like to see in future videos. Again, thank you for watching, and remember to rate and subscribe, and I will see you next time.